Alright, so I got the airbox out because I noticed that well, I noticed this screw right here was missing and it was sticking out. And when I took it out and started cleaning it, I realized that there was only one screw left holding the boot to the airbox, which kind of defeats the purpose of the filter. The airbox all cleaned up. Got the extra sealing off of it, and we're going to go ahead and get it sealed up. Considering we only had one screw left out of that, went to the local hardware store and found the closest thing I could to it. So we're going to put those in with stainless steel. Got them all in. Everything's seating properly. So we'll go ahead and torque these down. We don't want to go too hard because we are going into plastic. Alright, airbox is back. So got the right jets for the T40. It called for a 140 main, which was what it was in it, but it was corroded up a little bit, so I went ahead and got a new main for it. And the pilot jet was a 17.5, and it calls for a 25 to 30. And then, of course, the needle clip was all the way in the top position, which was leaning it out also. So we put that back in the center position where it's supposed to be. So we'll get all that installed. So we got it back together. We did a run with the 140 main. Yeah. Saved that one. We'll edit that out. All right. So we did a run with the 140 main. Had a little trouble starting. Realized that the air screw was only one turn out. So got that 1.5 turns out. And put a 150 main in it because it was kind of flat once it came off the pilot. So we're going to see how it runs, see if we need to go up anymore or make some idle adjustments or whatever we might need to do. Crotch rocket with a knobby.
Oh yeah.
If he thought it was fast then, it was running like total crap.
Oh yeah.
Wait till we get a load of this.
Yeah.
So it still feels flat once you come up off the pilot. So we'll go up a little bit more. It's still flat when it comes up off the pilot. So I think we need to play with that main. It pulls good down low. Once it comes up off the pilot jet, it just falls flat. So we went from a 140 up to a 190 on the jet, and we're pretty much at the same place. It really hasn't changed anything. It sounds better, it pulls a little bit stronger, but it's just not running right. So airbox has been cleaned up, I've fixed for leaks, all that stuff, but I'm going to assume that the biggest thing we've got going on right now is this is just choking us to death. So the last unit filter I got in didn't have framework, so it wouldn't sit right here, it would just collapse. So we're going to take this out, and I know it's a backfire preventer. And we finally got our unit filter in that's got the framework in it. Hit this thing with a little bit of oil spray. So let's get it fired up, take a run, see if that helps it. Alright, so we drilled some holes in the airbox cover, which helped immensely. A lot more mid-range. Still having some trouble on top end, so I want to open this up a little bit more, but I don't want dirt to be able to get back in here and cake in. Even if I put a foam filter on the back of it, it's just gonna trap stuff in here and make it easier. So I want to do something that'll kind of shed off of the side, hopefully. So this is the stock backfire screen. So pry that up a little bit. We've got a couple layers of screen in there, different mesh. Actually, like 5 layers of screen there. So we'll take that out. See if we can't use part of this frame and that screen to make a cover for here somehow. And then mount that over this so we have a little bit of shed. So we cut the frame off, took down to 1 piece of screen, cut a piece of the back side of the frame off to go here, which we'll have to shape that a little bit once we get it on. That'll give us an area. We'll be able to put some more holes up into here and get that cleaned up. This will shape really well to the plastic. Drill holes and rivet it in. Haven't decided yet if I'm going to powder coat it or not. We might just get it on there and do powder coating when we do the complete rebuild this winter. So I think that'll be pretty good right there. Follows right with the line of the box, and we can add some more holes up in this upper area right here. We'll mark that out. First we get this screen cut. Leave a little bit of overhang so it'll go into the other piece and bite down. Now I had drilled these holes previously to break the tack weld on the support piece that was in there. So we'll go ahead and utilize those so it doesn't look stupid. Not bad. Not bad. Goes right with the number plate, no catches. And as thin as that is, once we put a decal on, it'll almost be perfectly level with the decal. So I think that turned out pretty decent for what we're doing. So we're going to start, now we've got some airflow, it's running a little better. We're going to start working on making sure the jets are right. All right, she's running a lot better. She will pull the front end in third now and mid. So that's at a 175 jet. I'll probably go up to 180, 185, test those out, see how they do. All right, we got a 180 main in it right now. I did not have a 185. I didn't want to jump all the way up to 190, so. better. She's running a lot better. We'll play with a little bit more, but just up off the pilot in mid, it will pull the front end in third with no clutch, but it's still flattening out a little bit on top, which is the nature of the XR. So we'll tinker with it, see if we can get it a little better, and let you know what we end up with.